Hey, we are the two lead singers of Electrifying. I'm PV, this is Olav. We would like to welcome all the followers and friends of a Nova music blog to a special interview with us.
We are here in Bergen, Rock City in Norway, our hometown, and thank you for watching. First album I ever bought with my own money was when I was 9 or 10 years old. My grandmother took me to town so I could buy my first record. I'd saved the money that I needed and everything, so I was really psyched. Went into the record store and had no idea what to buy because there were so many albums that I wanted to buy. And the preferred format at the time was cassettes. So I bought a cassette, and the first cassette I ever bought was Van Halen, Fair Warning. Fantastic album, I love it still today. And rest in peace Eddie, one of my favorite guitarists and one of the favorite guitarists of so many other musicians, rock musicians around the world. It's a great album and with some of the greatest Van Halen songs on it, in my opinion.
So, when I write music for Electrifying, I always use my favorite guitar. It's an acoustic Gibson songwriter that was introduced to me by the Mötley Crüe singer John Corabi. He had a workshop in Bergen like 15 years ago, and he showed all the Gibson guitars acoustic. That was his favorite. And somebody once stood up and asked him, what is your favorite guitar? If you was to choose one of these beautiful guitars, which one would you choose? And he threw up that Gibson songwriter, and I bought that exact guitar. And that's my favorite guitar. I like to tell you about my perfect day.
Yeah?
My perfect day will be like drinking sangria in the park, and yes, afterwards when it gets dark I'll go home.
Really?
Yeah.
I would do something totally different. I would go and feed the animals in the zoo, and then later a movie too, and then home. It's just a perfect day. And I want to spend it with you, baby.
You gotta read just what you saw. If I was to blink and be teleported to my favorite place, I would blink and suddenly find myself in the middle of Camp Nou. That's a stadium, the biggest football stadium in Europe.
Barcelona?
Barcelona, yeah. And the game would be Barcelona against Real Madrid.
El Clásico.
El Clásico. where Barcelona would beat the shit out of Real Madrid, of course. 10-0.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it happens sometimes, I guess.
Never happened.
Never happened. Okay.
10-0, no.
But okay, how's the cervezas on company?
Cervezas is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But what do you eat in a stadium in Spain? Tapas? What?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Oh, typical Spanish snack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
My favorite singer of all time will be Paul Rodgers. You remember like Free, Bad Company, The Firm, and Queen later years, yeah. With Queen, yes. And his song is not like, yeah, All Right Now is good, yes, some good songs with Free, a couple of songs with Bad Company, but his voice is amazing. It's like this bluesy voice, but a little crisp to it, and he does thing that David Coverdale has been trying to do later, with not that luck, I guess.
He still tours with a solo project, I think.
Yeah, I got a solo album with Paul Rodgers. It's crap.
Yeah.
Singing is good. Yeah.
All right. Do I sing in the shower? Yeah, I sing in the shower. You know, I get inspired by all the water. You know, being wet.
Wet, wet, wet.
Yeah, wet songs. I feel it in my fingers and my toes.
Water boys. Water boys.
When I wash, you know, I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah, and also you know, to remind me that it's, you know, it's slippery on the floor, and to be careful about not falling over and stuff. I always sing "Slippery When Wet" album.
The whole album?
The whole album.
Like Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name.
Yeah, Wanted Dead or Alive.
Yeah, Wanted Dead or Alive.
And you know, it's probably an hour long, so I take long showers, I guess.
Yeah, long showers.
Yeah. So my most valued possession is a guitar. Naturally, I'm also a guitarist, like PB is also, besides being a singer. And I have this guitar that's been with me since I was 12 or 13 years old. It is a Gibson SG Custom. It's got 3 humbuckers on it. It's a reissue from '91, I think. And I have been touring with that guitar so many times. I've been around the world with it, in America, in Europe, in Asia, and it's my faithful companion, you know. And I wrote so many songs on it, hundreds probably. So I will never ever part ways with that guitar. It's gonna stay with me till I die, and probably go with me in the grave.
Our favorite songs.
Yeah.
My favorite song at the moment is Over and Over with a Rainbow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good production and a good song. I like it. It's rock and roll.
Rainbow, is that a one-man band or no?
I believe so.
It's just that one guy, right?
Yeah, I think it's just this one guy, but I think his live performances is with that trio.
Yeah, right, okay. My favorite song at the moment is the new Clutch single called Passive Restraints. It almost sounds, when it starts, it almost sounds like a Rage Against the Machine song. And then Neil Fallon starts singing, and it's pure rock and roll. It's so full of energy. You know, they're you know, you could call them an old band, but it sounds really fresh and exactly how rock and roll is supposed to sound in 2020. Yeah, sounds great. Yes, okay, so favorite duets. I can't think of that many that I really like. You know, duets is not my cup of tea really, but there is a few. There's one that I think of, which is Ozzy Osbourne, Lita Ford.
Yeah, Close My Eyes Forever.
Yes, yeah. Mid-80s sometime. And then there's David Bowie, Freddie Mercury.
Under Pressure.
Yeah. Right, Under Pressure. But our favorite duet, PB. I mean, we are 2 singers in the same band.
I guess every song of Electric High is a duet.
Our life is a duet.
Yes, it is.
So my favorite duet is every song that I sing with this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. No, that's many. So that's pretty much it. Thanks to Nova Music Blog for letting us do this interview.
Yes, and please check out our new single. It's called Sleeping with the Enemy.
It's out now, and you can find it right here on Nova Music Blog.
Yes, and the music video is just recorded, and it's gonna be released in December.
Alright, So, see you next time.
Thanks.
I think I lost something.
Oi.